Chef Bridget with a great salsa recipe for you to try using all fresh vegetables, all in-season fresh vegetables. So you can see here that I have some beautiful tomatoes, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, multicolored tomatoes that are so sweet and delicious. 2 different types of onions, red and white onion. I have a poblano and a half of a jalapeno. I left some of the seeds in because that's where heat lives in a chili pepper, and I want it just a little bit spicy. Recipe calls for taco seasoning. You can use your favorite, but I didn't have any, but I did have some Everglaze, which is my favorite all-purpose seasoning. And I just added some cumin and chili powder, and there you have it, taco seasoning. So I'm gonna dump all of these vegetables into a bowl. Probably won't use all of the little tomatoes. That's okay, save them for a salad. Make sure you wash your hands after you touch those chili peppers. That can be dangerous. Probably use half of those. And then drizzle with a little bit of oil, your homemade taco seasoning or your store-bought taco seasoning, whatever you want. And if you just want to use salt and pepper, you can too. No worries. Okay, and then we're just gonna toss that to get everything coated. And in the oven, I have my sheet pan. Actually, it's a cast iron grill pan. I have that preheating because I want, as soon as these vegetables touch that hot pan, I want them to start cooking and charring. So I have my pan in the oven. It's super hot. I have the broiler on 500, which is the highest it can go. So be very careful if you do that. Be careful taking it out of the oven because it's gonna be screaming hot. So I'm gonna get that. And it's smoking. All right, I'm gonna add just a little bit more oil to my grill pan. And then I'm gonna be quiet while I add these vegetables, so hopefully we can hear a sizzle. Oh yeah. So right away it's cooking. And then this is going back in the oven. So it's gonna stay there for 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere around there, until everything's charred. I'm gonna pull it out and then cool it down completely because we're gonna put it in a blender. You do not wanna put hot stuff in a blender. It can be kind of dangerous and explode a little bit. All right, so I got the vegetables out of the oven and I let them cool just for a little while, put them in my blender, pulsed the blender literally like 4 times, and it's salsa consistency. You could just leave it like this and it's perfectly delicious. It's fine by itself. But I'm gonna add some, actually I'm gonna take off this whole top. You can see it's still warm. So I have some lime zest. Anytime you use a lime or a lemon, if you can, and I recommend getting a zester or a microplane, zest the lime or the lemon because that's where all the oils live, and it's fantastic. So lime zest, lime juice, as much or as little as your lime will give you. I use 2 limes because I like it limey. And if you don't have limes, vinegar will work too, like a red wine vinegar or a white vinegar or apple cider vinegar, whatever you have. So here we have green onions, minced garlic, and cilantro. Cilantro you can leave out, but it's delicious with it. So that is going in. Actually, I'm gonna leave the onions for last. I'm just gonna stir them in. I'm gonna pulse 1 more time, 1 or 2 more times. And that is it. Pick up this top, pour it into a bowl. And the green onions are going in. I'm just gonna stir those in. And here you can taste to see if it needs anything. You guys, you gotta make that. There you have it, Florida Cantina style salsa. It was ready in about 20 minutes. You'll probably never go back to jarred salsa after you taste this. It's gonna be great with just chips, but it would be delicious over pan-seared fish or roasted fish, chicken, shrimp, even vegetables. It'd be great over roasted vegetables. So yeah, go to followfreshfromflorida.com, get the recipe, make this for you and your family, and enjoy it, and happy cooking.